Apple is finally entering the foldable smartphone race, and all eyes are on its first foldable, rumored to be called the iPhone Ultra. Expected to launch alongside the iPhone 18 Pro series in September 2026, this device is tipped to go directly up against Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra, as well as other flagship foldables like the Moto Razr Fold, Vivo X Fold, and Google Pixel Fold. In this video, we'll break down everything we know so far about Apple's first foldable iPhone, its expected features, how it compares to Samsung's upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra, and what this means for the future of foldable phones. Let's get into it. Apple Foldable iPhone Ultra. The beginning of a new era for years. Rumors about an Apple Foldable have been floating around, but 2026 is shaping up to be the year it finally becomes real. According to multiple leaks, Apple is planning to introduce its first foldable iPhone, likely named the iPhone Ultra, as a premium extension of the iPhone lineup. This foldable iPhone is expected to launch alongside the iPhone 18 Pro series in September 2026, marking Apple's official entry into the foldable market. Unlike budget or experimental foldables, Apple is reportedly positioning the iPhone Ultra as a luxury, niche device aimed at enthusiasts, professionals, and loyal Apple users who want cutting-edge design without sacrificing performance or battery life. Apple versus Samsung. Two different foldable philosophies. When it comes to foldables, Apple and Samsung are taking noticeably different approaches. Apple's priorities. Apple is said to be focusing on a slim, premium design, long battery, life minimal, crease visibility strong, integration with the Apple ecosystem, and Apple intelligence. Apple reportedly wants to tackle the biggest complaints people have about foldables today. They're often thick, have visible creases, and can compromise on battery life. Samsung's priorities. Samsung, on the other hand, has years of experience with its Galaxy Z Fold lineup. With the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra, Samsung is expected to double down on multitasking and productivity desktop-like workflows. Pen support and large screen utility, advanced camera systems. Samsung's strategy is clear. Make the Z Fold 8 Ultra the ultimate productivity and multitasking machine for power users. In short, Apple may try to win on elegance and refinement, while Samsung pushes raw capability and versatility. Design and display. Passport-style iPhone Ultra versus book-style Z Fold 8. Ultra leaks suggest that Apple's foldable iPhone Ultra will adopt a passport-style design, similar to most book-style foldables, but with Apple's signature refinement. iPhone Ultra, rumored design and display form factor. Passport-style inward folding device, internal display. Around 7.8 inches thickness when unfolded. Approximately 4.5mm hinge, a liquid metal hinge designed to increase durability, reduce the screen, crease provide. A smoother folding experience. Display. Quality. High-resolution OLED panel, 120 Hz. Refresh rate. Promotion. High peak brightness for clear outdoor. Visibility. Design language, rounded. Ergonomic edges for comfortable handheld use. Premium materials, likely glass and metal focus on a sleek, ultra-thin profile. Apple is reportedly obsessed with reducing thickness and crease visibility, aiming to make the foldable feel as close as possible to a regular iPhone when opened. Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra, rumored design and display. Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra is expected to refine the existing Fold formula rather than reinvent it. Internal display. Around 7.6 inches with a 4.3 aspect ratio display. Tech, ultra-thin glass, UTG2. Improved durability, less visible crease compared to older generations. 120 Hz, refresh rate, high peak brightness with Samsung's top-tier AMOLED panel. Design language, squared off. Sharp design, very thin and light for a foldable. Thanks to Samsung's years of optimization, likely improved hinge mechanism with better dust and water resistance. While Apple is leaning into soft, ergonomic curves, Samsung is expected to maintain its boxy, productivity-first design. Both aim to be thin, bright, and visually stunning, but with different styling philosophies. Performance. Apple A20 Pro versus Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 under the hood. Both foldables are shaping up to be performance beasts. iPhone Ultra performance. Chipset. Apple A20 Pro, built on a 2nm process RAM, around 12 GB battery, estimated 5,500 mAh, or with Apple's history of efficient silicon. The A20 Pro is expected to deliver top-tier CPU and GPU performance, much improved energy efficiency, better integration with on-device AI through Apple Intelligence, combined with a large battery. The iPhone Ultra could offer significantly better battery life than many existing foldables, which is crucial given the large screen size. Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra Performance, chipset Qualcomm Snapdragon 8, Elite Gen 5 RAM. Up to 16 GB battery, around 4800 5000 mAh charging, up to 45W fast charging. Samsung's Foldable is likely to focus on high multitasking, performance smooth switching between multiple apps, and Windows optimized performance for productivity and gaming where Samsung may win, is in raw multitasking capability, especially with more RAM and mature software optimizations for large screens. Apple may respond with superior efficiency and thermal management, allowing consistent performance without major throttling. Even on a thin chassis, battery and charging, endurance versus speed battery life is a critical area for foldables because of their large internal displays. iPhone Ultra rumored. Limi finds it mira. Battery Apple's efficient silicon and software optimization expected to prioritize endurance and long screen on time, likely around 30W wired charging, slower than Samsung, but safer and cooler. Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. Rumored 4800 5000 mAh battery, 45W fast charging, much quicker top-up, strong endurance, but slightly smaller capacity than Apple's Foldable. In summary, the iPhone Ultra may last longer on a single charge, while the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra will probably charge faster. Software: iOS 27 versus Android 17 plus One UI 9. The real difference between these devices may not just be hardware, but software and user experience. iPhone Ultra software: iOS 27 with Apple Intelligence operating system. iOS 27 key features expected: split screen, multitasking specifically adapted for a foldable, layout enhanced support for running multiple apps side by side, deep integration of Apple Intelligence for smart content, creation advanced image and video, editing, context-aware suggestions and automation. Across the UI, because this will be Apple's first foldable iPhone, the company is likely to redesign parts of iOS to fully utilize the larger inner display, while still maintaining the familiar iPhone experience when the device is folded. Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra software: Android 17 with One UI 9. Operating system: Android 17 custom skin. One UI 9 key productivity features: desktop-like multitasking with multiple Windows taskbar support, drag and drop across apps, enhanced flex mode, and split-screen usage, strong synergy with Samsung DeX, Pen and Galaxy ecosystem. Samsung has years of experience optimizing software for the Fold series. Expect the Z Fold 8 Ultra to provide one of the most mature multitasking experiences on any smartphone. In contrast, Apple will bring its signature polished animations, stability, and ecosystem integration, but with a new take on foldable UI. The choice here will heavily depend on whether you prefer iOS or Android and which ecosystem you're already invested in. Camera systems: versatility versus refinement. While exact camera details are still limited, we can outline the expected direction. Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra likely to feature a versatile triple or quad camera setup, high resolution, main sensor, ultra-wide lens, telephoto or periscope zoom, lens, possible additional optimizations for low light and zoom photography. Samsung traditionally emphasizes camera versatility, giving users multiple focal lengths and powerful zoom. iPhone Ultra expected to mirror or surpass the iPhone 18 Pro Series. Camera quality likely includes a high-end main sensor, ultra-wide lens, telephoto zoom lens, strong focus on color accuracy, video recording, quality cinematic modes, and Apple Intelligence-powered editing. Apple will probably lean on computational photography and AI enhancements, making the iPhone Ultra a strong choice for videographers and content creators who prefer Apple's color science and tools. Pricing and colors: Ultra Premium. Ultra exclusive. One of the biggest talking points around the Apple foldable iPhone Ultra is its price. iPhone Ultra expected price and colors: rumored price between $2,000 and $2,500. This would make it Apple's most expensive iPhone. Color options are expected to be very limited. Likely white, possibly indigo or black. No bright or flashy colors at launch due to high production complexity and the desire to keep yields manageable. Apple is reportedly limiting both color choices and overall supply, especially in the first generation. This positions the iPhone Ultra as a niche luxury product, not a mainstream device. Apple appears to be targeting high-end enthusiasts, professionals, dedicated Apple ecosystem loyalists who want the absolute best. Regardless of price, Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. Expected price and options, expected price. Likely under $2,000. Continuing Samsung's slow trend of making foldables more accessible over time, more color choices than Apple. In line with previous Fold models, Samsung may also offer more configurations in terms of RAM and storage. This makes the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra relatively more competitive in value, especially for users who prioritize multitasking, productivity, and flexibility over brand exclusivity. Market positioning, luxury foldable versus productivity. Powerhouse, putting it all together. Apple iPhone Ultra, positioned as a luxury. Design first, foldable focus areas. Ultra premium build, thin and sleek hardware, long battery life, reduced crease visibility, deep Apple Intelligence integration, very high price, limited colors, likely limited availability, target users, Apple loyalists, tech enthusiasts, professionals, and creators who live inside the Apple ecosystem. Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra, positioned as a multitasking and productivity powerhouse, focus areas, advanced multitasking, powerful, camera setup, fast charging, refined, foldable software experience, slightly more affordable than Apple's, foldable target users, power users, productivity-focused users, and Android enthusiasts who want a do-it-all device. Final thoughts. The future of foldables with Apple in the game. With the arrival of the Apple foldable iPhone Ultra, the foldable market is set to become more competitive and more exciting than ever. On one side, we have Samsung, the current leader in foldables, refining its winning formula with the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. On the other, Apple is preparing to enter the game with a heavily premium, design-driven product that pushes the boundaries of what an iPhone can be. If leaks are accurate, buyers in 2026 will be choosing between a Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra that excels at productivity, multitasking, and versatility, an iPhone Ultra that emphasizes luxury, battery life, ecosystem integration, and a more polished, refined foldable experience, whichever side you lean toward. One thing is clear. Apple's entry into the foldable segment will force the entire industry to innovate faster, making foldables thinner, more durable, more powerful, and eventually, more accessible to more people. This is just the beginning of a new chapter in smartphones, and the Apple iPhone Ultra versus Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra battle might be the defining showdown of the foldable era.